Cello. Are we on the air? 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 Is the music still playing? I have no clue. Anyway, happy Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday. I put a quiz up there. Where am I? Why can't I see myself? Uh-oh. What up, Linda B? Can you hear me, girl? Hey, foot soldier. Hey, ladies. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm thankful my colonoscopy is over. Just got home. Oh, thank God. Pray God. I pray to God. God is good. Why am I not on the screen? Hmm? There I go. Uh-uh. There I go. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. What's going on? What's going on? I just tell y'all, um, it is a blessing. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Better than blessed. Oh, I'm blessed. So blessed. Y'all heard me choke on that one. Am I blessed? I'm glad your colonoscopy turned out great. Mine was supposed to be on last Monday. I had to reschedule, honey, because I forgot. And I am in here moving things and doing things. And there's just a lot going on. So I rescheduled. And so I'll be looking at that next month. It's very important. We keep up with our bodies. So shout out to everybody who just dropped down in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all always here. And listen, Linda B, for soldier, I'm thankful for y'all. Okay, room shaker. You know, when we be doing our Bridgerton shows, listen, this is a relaxed mode. I am on lunch. I am feeling amazing. I went to bed early, then I woke up like 3 to 4 times. Okay. So I said, well, damn, let me take another shower and see if I can get some better sleep. Maybe it's the shower that put me back to sleep, child. I did that, laid down, and then I went to sleep. Then I still woke back up before my alarm. I said, I guess my body is on a struggle. I hope you have a good day too. I hope you have a good day. Don't forget, click, check one of those. Are you thankful on this Thankful Thursday? Don't forget to answer the poll, okay? On your way out. I hope you have a blessed day too. You gotta chill. The bushes. Hey, girl. Hey. You leaving us already? You gotta chill. It's okay, because I know people, you got places to go, things to do. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just glad to see y'all. I'm thankful for y'all to come through, and especially we be doing our Bridgerton show. I know a lot of people ain't into the Bridgertons, but we are fully, into it. I enjoy the show, which brings us up. We'll be doing our third show this Saturday on season 4, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully I'll see some of y'all in the building. But I know, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Okay, praying for positive results after the doctor visit, a positive doctor visit for your dad. Okay, family first, family first. And I appreciate you dropping down just to say hello. You know, is what's up, because and you gotta chill. You support me as well, so I ain't gonna forget you, girl, in the bushes and everybody, because it be a busy street. So I'm just conversing. I did pin the link just in case anybody wanted to. I just wanted to chit chat. I don't have no real direction. I just said I'm going to hit the live button because YouTube said we got to make these hours before February, or we going to have to work double the time to get them hours. And I said, well, I better hit this button. I better hit this button. Okay. It's because you have a lot on your plate. Once things die down, you will sleep a little better. That's what it is, foot soldier. My mind stayed racing, and then my mind was on, oh my God, I gotta fix some of these lives that I have set up for y'all on both channels, because as I started, I pulled out my planner and I started putting the upcoming shows and stuff, and I see that I double booked myself on some days, so I'm gonna have to change it out. It's not positive. Oh God. Okay, I'll keep all lifted up in prayer, honey. I will keep it lifted up in prayer. You gotta chill. Lord have mercy. I'm under the influence. I ain't hitting nothing. Because who knows what's going to come out your mouth, Linda B. Girl. If you have a smart watch, use the sleep coaching on it. No, I don't have a smart watch. I got to get me one. It's just like, it's another bill. You know what I'm saying? Because, I got all Apple products. And I said it didn't make sense for me to get a watch, right? And since everything is connected, but I guess I could look into getting me a Fitbit. It doesn't have to be Apple. And I just don't want another bill, because I said, what's the sense of having an Apple Watch? And then they want you to open up another account, another line and all that. I'm like, oh, hell no. They gave me the good at the appointment. Okay. Oh, I know that after feeling, child. I be trying to do the most. I'd still be with my daughters though. Every time I go and get my colonoscopy, I end up doing the most after my visit all the time, right? I want to go food shopping. I want to go here and there and all over the place and end up, girl, my kids be like, no, we're going home, okay? Because you is cutting up. They be like, we going home. But yeah, so I have to sit down and reschedule. So if y'all see some lives rescheduled and stuff like that, just know, because I overbooked myself and I need to be mindful of my time. Okay. So y'all know I have been, and which I need to show a little bit more, but once I get set up a little bit, and after I finish, because I didn't put my dining room table set together yet, because I'm still trying to move these boxes, okay? And so, and moving stuff around and unpacking and putting stuff in its prospective places. So I said, I'm pausing on any more furniture, but I can't wait so I can, show y'all after I do, set it up, so I could show y'all a glimpse of the table set. And then now I'm just looking for, I got my, thank y'all. Shout out to the Comfort Crew members. They have been helping me pick out my furniture and stuff, y'all, and my dishes and stuff. And I've been having fun on members only, and so that's what I decided on my dining room set, and different things. So now I'm looking for a rug, so that it can, blend well with the area where my set is going to be, and also give me a smooth transition into the living room areas. I'd rather have a lot to do than nothing to do. Yes, it does keep you grounded. It does for me, foot soldier, because then I ain't stuck around with listening to bullshiggity, all day. That's why I don't do Apple. They annoy me with that. Right. I'm like, well, I gotta get a phone line, just to operate a watch. No, thank you. Okay. I got enough bills on my plate. I ain't opening no extra phone line just for something on my risk. Hell no. I could see if it was for other purposes, business and stuff. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna find me a Fitbit and make it work for me. No, you better sit your butt down. Yeah, but they be listening to me. They'll take me shopping and then they'll cut it short because, baby, I'll be stumbling, okay? Stumbling over things that ain't there, stumbling on the air. Okay, walking around talking about, oh, I want this, and this. Because, after that, your butt be hungry as hell and ready to eat everything, okay? Linda B, I be out stumbling. I didn't know what to say on the dishes. I like them both for different reasons. Well, I had posted, I think, like 5 different ones, Linda B. And now that I've ordered the one that everybody suggested, number 4, I'm kind of like, because now I'm like, what kind of charger am I going to get for it? So now I'm looking for chargers and placemats for the dish set. And because of the style of the plate, I'm gonna have to really search around for a nice charger that doesn't throw the plate off, because of the shape of the plate, the style of the plate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah. Oh, more. Yeah, it was more of you kept clicking. It was several different styles of the plate. I'm tempted to order one more set just because, well, I do need another set, and that's for, the holidays. The set that I brought, which is crazy, right? Because it's that you talk about a set, you better use that for the holiday too. Yeah, I gotta look. I want my table to look a little fancy, and I like the nice, elegant. So I still might choose another one of those sets, but yeah, at a later date. Right now, I just need to set right now. I ain't ready to set up for the holidays just yet. But I'm like, child. And so things get expensive, especially depending on your taste. Like that, even for that set that I brought. That set was $70, $80, So $70, I think. $70 and change when it with the tax and not after taxes. So I'm gonna get me a nice. I love white dishes for some reason. I love me a white plate set. So I definitely got to get me a white plate set. I gotta get me a white plate, a white plate set because it's like you need. I love white dishes, especially during the holiday. And it makes your food looks delicious depending on what you cooked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And guess what? I planted, y'all. I planted some herbs and I planted some lettuce. So I'm looking for those to sprout. I got my area coming together slowly but surely. Now that I got most of those boxes out the way. So I started 2 of my hydroponic growing systems. And I recorded those. So when I get settled, I'll work on editing that video so y'all can see, little stuff that that I was recording, me cooking, me, moving, packing, whatever. So I have some little things that I do have to edit and do that as soon as I find my damn my external drives and stuff because child, I don't know what I did with them external drives. What up, Vibrant? Hey, girl. Hey. What's up? Thankful Thursday, boo. It's Thankful Thursday. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And y'all, I did post my P.O. box and my wish list on the wall with the QR code. So nobody can say they can't find the wish list or the link don't work. I tried the QR code. It works. Just say you ain't buying nothing. Nah, let me stop. And that's okay because I've been buying. Look, I stopped shopping off of my wish list though. I stopped. Linda told me to stop, get off the wish list. So I stopped buying off of there because I started buying most of the stuff off of there. Okay. because I'm impatient. I like to get my things and put them in place, but I stop. I said, because I know, I got to give it a chance, give people a chance to buy something. If I keep buying stuff, it ain't going to be nothing for people to buy off my daggone list. But I'm very impatient and I'm very independent. Okay. I'm very independent. And it ain't easy for, me to post things like that now with my family and friends. Yeah, I share the links and stuff like that. And we love giving each other. But when it comes to on here, especially as much as I be scrutinized, people begging all the time, but I don't beg a lot. So I just, I felt like my people asked for a wish list and I provided it. So that's the only reason why I created it. And it's okay because those who care will share and they will do as they do. So it's not important, right? So that's how you see who, really support you. And I ain't looking for it though. If you don't, it's okay. And it's understandable. So anyway, what up, YTC? Hey girl, hey. Girl, I was over there listening to your commentary. I was cracking up they had me cracking up there. I said, oh Lord, listen to them. They was talking about the chickens, and then I had to step out because I had work to do, right? You work and I'll be trying to have you on in the background. Child, they was cracking me up over there talking about them daggone chickens, honey. I was like, Lord have mercy. So I'm gonna have to finish your live because I think I left a little bit after that, after Noble came up. So I gotta pick up from where I left off when I left. But yeah, they had me cracking up, and the topics that is out here is just crazy. I'm just thinking to myself, I think people, I guess, I don't know. I ain't even gonna talk about it because it ain't none of my business. To each his own. But all I know is don't come telling me to go sell my tail for me to get something for my housewarming. Okay. Oh God, let me stop. Listen, and then I was over there. I posted my video of me where I went and brought me some more wine to put in my area just to have in the fridge on stock for when I feel like, because I haven't really been drinking that much today. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just saying, don't tell me to go sell my tail to get me a little blender or a little potato peeler, okay? Jesus. Because we could say a lot to go sell your tail for cash apps and all that shit y'all be on here asking for on a daily. Go sell your tail. Sell like a lot of people need to sell some tail. Oh shit. Let me hush. Let me hush. Anyway, but and YTC, that's how I get to know some of the things that be going on because I know you don't just cover a lot of people, everything that goes on. So, and Reed haven't been on. I guess she said it ain't nothing to talk about. So normally I'll watch you, Reed. Of course I be enjoying Birthday May and Auntie. They be over there cutting up. Ooh, baby, them two together is wicked. Baby, I said, let me stay in the clouds. Cause they be cutting up. But laughter, they be having me laughing and cracking up. Yeah, wild topics for sure. Okay. It is wild topics for sure. But but yeah, so I just been chilling. I don't be everywhere anymore. I'm kind of secluded. I think I'm down to watching only like 3 or 4 y'all now because I'm gonna be full fast force ahead in my own commentary, which is not about any of that. So yeah, and I'm trying to get this channel monetized before YouTube do what they do. So I'm gonna be working hard because they said if you want it, you gotta work for it. And that's just anything in life, So I do want to monetize this channel as well. And so I'm gonna be working hard. I'm gonna be posting recipes over there at Jill's Comfort Zone. I'm gonna be over here doing my little life with Jill, whether it's gardening and crafting and hot topics and stuff, having panels and playing games and all of that. I'm gonna be over here doing that. Then I'm gonna be busy with my members. I'm gonna be busy with my members over there, trying to line some stuff up. Also, members, keep your eye out for the food tasting item that I'm going to drop for my Allen and Bar crew. So look forward to that. And I appreciate my members because it's always a blessing. Yeah, 2027 is probably going to see more people drop off due to the change. Yeah. Yeah. So you got to put your work in. So if you got a channel that you're trying to monetize, and I like monetize, I get my stuff out the mud. Okay. And it's hard keeping up with the content, especially if you do uploads and you got to edit videos and stuff, man, that's a task within itself. And I don't know how you do it, YTC, but kudos to you. My hat goes off to you, girl. You are very consistent. You come on every morning. You come on and give your show every day. That's consistent, and that's hard because after one live, I be tired and don't want to do nothing else. So kudos to you, girl. You be rocking it out for real, for real. And so many others who have daily things. I can't do those lives too much. And I'm trying to because, it beats editing. You know what I'm saying? It beats the whole recording and editing, but I just can't bring myself to go live like that, baby. Yes, clicking live is easier than upload. It is, and I know you used to do uploads and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? JCC, thanks, but it's getting harder. Baby, listen. And I tell anybody, if only way you can make it is if you be in other genre. I know you be on your other channel, YouTube cameras, you be on your other channel, doing different things. Like you share different stories, celebrity news, or you do different stuff like, going out to get a coffee or, showing your nails and stuff like that. So that's a good mix up. It is. It's very consuming. It is very time consuming. And that's a big commitment to line up a show. And I would hate to line up a show and then don't fall through. That's one thing I'm a believer. And then I saw in your chat because I'm making a big decision on if I'm going to do the poetry competition, which I'll be live this weekend to talk about the 4th annual poetry competition. And it was good to see a lot of people who are interested in joining this year, but it's a bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it's tugging. Y'all know I just moved. And when I bring my poetry competition, I start off the pot with 300 or more. And so those dollars I feel like could go to, my home. That comes first, right? And so I'm starting all from scratch. I got rid of a lot of things during the years, weeded out because when I relocate in a few years, I want my stuff to be freshly new. So I purged, I got rid of my stove, my fridge, bedroom set, living room set. So everything is starting from scratch. And so, yeah, I have uploads that I haven't done. Yeah, that editing takes a big part. So I'd rather put that on me, right? Because one thing about me, I don't get a lot of donations. I don't get cash apps and super chats and stuff like that like you guys do. I put out more than I ever received on this app, you know? So I feel like I deserve to bless myself. And putting out $400 or $500 this year just don't seem logical, or it doesn't even seem right, fair to myself, especially because that could go on my new bedroom set, my office, my business. And I'm going to have to do a lot of new things this year because my business is relaunching. And so that means I need a new website and all of that stuff. I already opened up the P.O. box, which these things ain't cheap. Shoot, that's a P.O. box is like $80 every 3 months. And all of these other expenses. So that's what I'm pondering. It's bittersweet, but I'm thinking. So today, I gave myself today the deadline to decide if I am going to move forward with the poetry competition. And plus, not I do it for the culture, right? I do it for the culture because I want people to come and bless me with their talents. I want them to come and give it all they got. Some people love writing. They used to do poetry and they have stopped. It's so uplifting and inspirational, and plus that's my way of giving back for the holidays to some family, someone who it could help for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So that's why I came up with the whole poetry competition, because it'll bless a lot of hearts and souls. It brings people from all around the world. That's my goal. And different people from different cultural and background, all in one space to enjoy some spoken word, some poetry, rap, or whatever that is display, and have a sitting in a moment of enjoying the time. And it gives people a chance to display their skill set. So that's why this is my baby. I love doing the poetry competition, but it is costly. And I said I was going to start looking for going out in public so I could get sponsors and stuff, but I just haven't, because this year started off rough for me. I was sick, I was hospitalized, and I'm still kind of on the mending blend of healing. So, and moving and doing all of this stuff. So 2026 came in with a bang for me, you may say. So it's a lot going on and I want to do it, but at some point you got to say, okay, yeah, you want to give, but is this giving? What are you getting back from it? I get back from seeing talent. It brings joy to my heart, and I love giving. So I'm a giver. So it does bring me joy. So I'm not gonna say I don't get anything of it, but is it worth me kicking out that money when I know I want to do some extra things in my house, and I know I need to get my house in order. And plus, you halfway see people, the people who win, you don't see them come back until next year. Amen. But it's okay because it's open to the public. You don't even have to be on YouTube. I had people enter my competition and they didn't even have a YouTube channel. They were more like on Facebook presence. Some of them don't even be on social media like that. And so that's good that I'm reaching out to the masses like that. So it's always a blessing to see people come up here and show their talents and bless the chat. Bless my subscribers with their presence, and they give it they all too. Last year was dope. We had a lot of men come out and show out. Okay. I was good to see that more men started entering the competition because some men don't want to get involved and they kind of shy and they feel like, oh, I don't know. They be thinking some things is for the girls. No, it's open to everybody. If you rap, I keep telling you, you don't have to. You could come on and do a rap. Long as you stick with the theme, you going to be all right with me. Do what makes you feel good It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, by the end of the while I'm doing unboxing some of this stuff in here, I'm gonna think hard and long. And and even if I do decide to do something, and I say, this is the fourth annual competition, right? And I even pondered over why it even have to be a pot. I could just throw the fourth year competition and don't even offer a daggone pot. Show your skill sets. Who knows? In place of it, I think I have gave over the past 3 years. Well, look, I've been on YouTube for 6.5 years. I have gave so much money and things away for these 6 years of me being a content creator. I'm due. I should be able to come through, and whoever shows and they do it for the culture. So I'm even thinking about that. So we'll see what I come up with. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night, and the live is set for Saturday to come through to tell y'all my decision on how I'm gonna run the poetry competition, fourth annual. Am I gonna push for it? Because this is my baby, y'all. This is my baby. And that's why it's a struggle, Do I have it to give? Yes, but do I want to? I think I'm on a stingy nature right now. I want to love on me. And I'm finally doing an empty nester, and um I'm on this empty nester again. And this is a final chopping. So I really want to, wake up every morning and walk through my house and be thankful and blessed of the things that I have surround myself around, So um, I want to go in my office and explore and do all the things that I always wanted to do with the correct setup and functionality, and be my best at everything that I put my mind and soul and thoughts to, especially coming on here creating content that's going to make me money to be able to continue to do these competitions, giveaways, game nights and activities with the comfort crew, and continue to bless families with back to school funds and all the things that I want to do. I got to make it make sense, because if you ain't making money, it ain't making sense. And I'll tell you that one damn thing. I have not made as much as I forever put out for either channel. And that ain't y'all business. That's me. So if it ain't making money, it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. And it doesn't make sense if you ain't making no money doing the things. But only thing that does make sense is that you have a good time. And that's why most of the time I don't mind doing the things I do for my supporters, because I have fun doing it. Is a joy. And I'll be thankful and blessed that God has blessed me with people who come to me that it makes me want to do those things. Let me see. I'm looking forward to the next one. Me too, for Soldier. Me too. Me too. Y'all know I would be fully in production mode right now, getting ready for the poetry competition. But it's all good. Y'all keep me lifted up in your thoughts, okay? On today and any other day, just because, right? Because I do that for y'all too. But especially to come up with, to think it throughly, not to really lose sleep on things that you can't change and things that you want to do, but it's just not suitable or reasonable and it don't make sense. So there's that. There is that. Let me see. You take pride in whatever you do. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you. What up, Hoodie? I enjoyed your live today, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, listen. I was just saying, I posted a short. Hoodie had me cracking up a little while ago in her live. I was in her chat. And she was going over movies and all that. And she was just chit-chatting as she always does. And she was like, I was talking about Jill over there drinking some freaky wine. Y'all know I love my menage a trois. That is the wine that I love to drink. Menage a trois is a red blend wine. I love it. I've been drinking that for so many years, along with Apothic Red and a few others that I love. But you'll see me always with a bottle of Apothic Red or Menage a Trois. And so she said, "Look at it. What are you over Menage? What?" She said, "You freaky over there." And then when I replied back, see what I'm talking about? That auto correction when you type in. That's why I said it's easily to mistype things in chats and stuff, and it don't be attended. And that's what I get for not looking. And so she said, "You was like, hey, with a HA. You said, hey, gay, hey." And I said, gay, yeah, gay. I'm happy. Yes, I am happy, as in gay. But I am not gay. I'm strictly diggly. She said, I know you are. That was a mistake. Baby, I had hood lady so tickled, baby. Girl, I had hoodie so tickled she was cracking the fruit up. Okay, she even slipped and said, "Called me a bitch." I said, "Woo, Lord have mercy! Don't call me that." You know I don't like to be talking to my peeps like that. Okay, and so she, but she apologized and everything, and I know that's how some of you guys talk to each other and stuff like that. So I didn't take no offense. But she was just saying like, she like, bitch, I like men too. Something like that she said. I forgot what she said, but that was all good. And I love. Hey girl, gay. Okay, that's what I said. I I said, hey girl, gay. Baby, I said, oh, let me go fix that. But I fixed it. I went over there and fixed the typo. But I am a happy isn't gay, right? Yes. I'm a happy person most of the time. And when I'm miserable and cranky and mad as fuck, y'all won't see me on here. I don't come on here. I stay in my own corner. And I don't want to come on here and take it out on anybody else. And then that's when you start misreading stuff and child. What you said, that freaky wine got you on the fence. Oh, that's okay, hoodie. I knew you didn't mean to call me a B. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take offense. That's why I said some people, things people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And you get to talking and get comfortable. Every now and then the B word will slip out of my mouth, not calling someone to be, but just be like, bitch. Like, what the fuck is that? And stuff like that. And I haven't talked like that in years. When you know better, you do better. I ain't saying we ain't used to talk like that when we were growing up, but we don't talk to each other like that. Me and my friends and stuff. So I don't indulge. But yeah, I had a good time. But anyway, I had a good time over there, Eddie. You always crack me up with your stories and stuff. But child, Menage a Trois is so delicious. I love it. If you're a sweet wine drinker, then that's not for you. It's not dry. It is really not a dry wine, but it is definitely not sweet. It has a hint of sweetness, but not too much sweetness. Okay. It has a hint of sweetness, but not too sweet. So, and I don't drink sweet wines at all. I don't like it. I just can't. So you'll never see me. I don't like sweet drinks either. So you'll rarely see me with a cocktail unless it is like unless the person knows me or it's tart. I probably would do a pomegranate because those tend not to be too sweet, or cranberry, something with a cranberry. See, when I drink, if I do drink hard liquor, it will either be like henny, or absolute, and it'll just be straight or with a splash. If it's absolute, I'll do a splash of cranberry juice. But with my henny, I'll chase it with a Heineken or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's the type of drinker I am. I don't like those sweet, fruity drinks. Them things always they go sour on my stomach. And I always end up with on the toilet or with a bad hangover. You know what I'm saying? So or early in the morning. So I've learned that years ago when I was younger. Okay. So I stick to my normal is either, and I'll have a shot of Patron. So those are normally the only drinks that I will mess with. And when I was just in New York last year, I can't even hang with the Hennessy no more. You know what I'm saying? My mom had her friend brew me back some black and Hennessy black and Hennessy white from where is she from? I can't one of them islands. Her friend always brings back um Hennessy for me. Every time she go, every year she'll bring Hennessy back. But so my mom had stocked up on the Hennessy, and she got the black, the white. Listen, I ain't even bring none of those bottles home with me. You hear me? Them bottles are still in New York City. My mom like, you really don't want it? I'm like, I can't hang no more like I used to. What up, Room Shaker? I took my shots and chased it with Pepsi. Period. With Pepsi. Okay. I like a daiquiri every now and then. Yeah, it's just too like it's just too I don't like that sweet stuff. I don't like that sweet stuff. So yeah, I just and then so I can't even hang with the Hennessy anymore, y'all. I can't even hang with Henny. So I left them that black and white Hennessy right in New York City, baby. I can't hang anymore. I be trying to, but I'm not a hard liquor drinker anymore. I had my years of hard liquor drinking. You hear me? Cause baby, I used to take it back. Okay. I used to take it back. We used to go through them 60 falls of Henny like water. You hear me? Baby, I ain't even mad at my lifetime of, growing up. I used to put them drinks back, you know? So not anymore. Not anymore. I just outgrew the liquor. So now wine, and now I don't even drink wine that much anymore. I got to be in the mood. Listen, I could keep liquor and beer and shit in my fridge now. So I've been trying to build up my little bar area. I got to get me a little area for my bar. So I think that'll be in my wet area where my coffee station will be. So I'll have a couple of few drinks and things for my company too. You know what I mean? But what up, Ra? Hey girl, hey. Yeah, so y'all look forward to my housewarming party. We're gonna be over at Just Read My Books. So we're gonna come up with a date next month. My calendar is filling up, so I do gotta get with you, Just Read My Books soon, because child, September or I'm already looking at October, child. October. I'm ready to have fun with my members. Okay. I'm ready to play some games. I'm ready to do some decor challenges, contests going on over there. I'm ready to come over here and do some crafting and hot topics and stuff, which we're going to kick off for next month. I'm excited and I'm going to push out this content. You hear me? I didn't see you were live. I read, but okay, no problem. It's all good. I'm gonna kick it off. So we're gonna be doing hot topics starting next month. So we're gonna have to narrow some down. I didn't see anybody leave me any comments with some topics, and I told y'all can always hit me up if it's a story or a discussion y'all want me to talk about. Y'all can hit me up, email it to me at jczmerch@yahoo.com. That's next weekend. Just read my book. Next weekend. You need a book too. You need a calendar. Write it down. Put this calendar at your area where you sit the most, or a book, a notebook. I'm going to need you to get you a binder. I know you got a notebook in that house, and write these dates down so you will remember. I am not your planner, okay? I am not your planner. I got enough to keep up. I got my own dates and times to keep up with. Shit. Get everybody. If you are a content creator, you should have a notebook handy that you have in a designated spot, one by your bed and one where you normally frequent at your home. So when ideas and things come to you, you could write them down so you could execute them later, especially if you're a content creator. Because it is so important to remember dates and time, and don't do what I did and kept writing stuff in this daggone book and not transferring it into my calendar, into my planner. And now as I started putting stuff in my planner, I see I double booked some stuff. Like on the 29th, I got 3 things going on. I know damn well I am not in no strength, mind, body, or soul to pull off 3 lives in one day. You hear me? Ain't no way I could pull off 3 lives in one day. So you got to do things that make sense and that's possible. And don't overbook yourself to wear yourself out to make you not want to do any more lives or any more uploads or crafting and whatever it is you're doing on your channel. So I gotta change some dates. So y'all will be seeing certain lives and dates changes. And that's because I overbooked myself. And because I'm doing 2 channels, it's hard to keep up. It's hard. So that's why I'm planning ahead of time. Y'all got Vlogmas coming up, which people normally start Vlogmas in like October, November, because they are already shopping and stuff for their Christmas trees and all of those things so they can get those sales and all that good stuff. So I got to get ready for Vlogmas. And I have to spin it off if I want to get this channel monetized before February 2027. Baby, I'm going to have to do Vlogmas over here like nobody said before, okay? Like nobody business. So I got to get it up. Let me see. I was supposed to make a monthly calendar for our cooking, crafting, and events, but somebody, Jill Veronica, never gave me anything to put on. Don't you blame us. Don't you blame us, because you could have been crafting too. You got to put things on it too. It ain't me and Ronnie Q's job only to come up with crafting events. PCG. I don't even think that green vegan. She pop ups when she want to. She even changed her name. I gotta write down her new name. Oh my God. Yeah, she changed her name, her channel name. No, it's not. No, ma'am. And all of the people who craft and likes to craft and all that good stuff, it is not solely my job. I just came up with an idea. Ronnie Q all ran with it, talking about the crafting circle, crafting and conversations, and then she ran over to go beat up on Orange Man, and we ain't seen her since. It is not. You see this foot soldier, how she trying to put the blame over here? She trying to put the blame over here. PCG gave me date and disappeared. Listen, that it is not. You could come on. You got a channel. Hit that live button. You've been crafting. And you know where my mind and body and soul been this year. So don't blame me for this year. Okay? I can't help that I fell ill. Okay? I can't help if I got sick. I can't help, that moving was planned and in motion. I can't help these things. So you can't help a sister out sometimes. She tried to blame me, foot soldier. What up, Chef Finest One? Hey. Ooh, I gotta text you because I heard your name going around. How you, I said, you lying to me in my lovely, lovely voice. It wasn't nothing bad, though. It wasn't nothing bad. But, I gotta text you. Because we can't be helping the needy. Let me stop. I'm going to be quiet. Oh, no. You didn't pull the card. What card? What card did I pull? Everyone, keep it up there, man. What? Keep what up there? I'm joking, bro. I'm joking now. He said, keep it up there, man. Did you just check me? See, this is my heart and my joy right down here. Let me tell you about this man, okay? I truly adore me some Chef Highness wine. Okay. And Lord knows, he knows my heart. He knows my heart. Oh God. Let me leave my brother alone. But I'm just saying. But we'll talk. Well, it's nothing serious. He said, keep that up there, ma'am. I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna focus right down in this chat. Oh my God. I know my neighbors like, she's so loud. I know they like, she's so loud. I got my window open in here. I can't wait to get in my office area, y'all. That is going to be so amazing. I could be as loud as I want, even though I could be loud now, but I can just, I don't have to test my thing and I could turn my volume and talk through my speakers even though I don't want to. Look, let me tell y'all something. That listening to certain areas on the YouTube, I do not listen to any of YouTube out loud. Like I walk with my earbuds 24/7 because I'm just so, and I be forgetting, even when I'm watching crafting or cooking and all of that, I be having my earpieces on. That's a damn shame because I want to make sure that, because YouTube be playing games. Sometimes it be turning on that autoplay and then videos start automatically playing without you even, when you finish watching something. I had to go in my settings a few times to turn that off because I'll be listening to a vlog or cooking. Next thing you know, I just hear, bitch, motherfucker, all this cussing and dragging. I'm like, what the fuck? Wasn't I just watching somebody make some make some eggs. It just switches you off. And I had to keep going in my settings to change it. That happened to me like 3 or 4 times so far. And I said, y'all are a mess. How you just gonna switch me to somewhere I ain't asked to be? Why am I here? So I don't even, I just be have my earbuds on for all 24/7. Cause I don't want nobody hearing what the hell I be watching, but I ain't got no business watching. We took a vote and made it your job. What? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That is not my job. That is not my job. Well, wait on it. Only crafts I'm gonna be worried about is Jill's crafts. Okay. I'm gonna put that out there right now until somebody else come up and say they're doing something, and then I will add it to my calendar. No, ma'am. I ain't worried about. Listen, I got 2 channels to worry about. I gotta get this channel monetized, so I'm gonna be busy. I ain't keeping up with no schedule. I got 2 channels plus a business and work schedule to keep up with, and then my sometimes my personal schedule went for me time, date time, and all of that. So I'm busy. I ain't got no time to keep up with no schedule. I'm gonna show up whether I'm gonna show up whether anybody else show up. All I can worry about is what I got scheduled. Okay. So y'all better vote somebody else in. It won't be Jill. Yeah, this is the new season. This is a new season. I gotta focus on the back end before I front and then the front end. Okay. I gotta focus on the back end and then the front end. So y'all gotta tell me what y'all doing so I could go and jot it down and see what my schedule looking like and be there so I could support my people. Okay. That's how we doing that. I feel you. I was listening to the entertainment live and Lovely Love hit the piano. The entertainer live and Lovely Love hit the piano and fucked it up. Oh my God. Yeah. That's why I said you gotta keep them earplugs in. You don't never know what you're watching. But yeah, so it's gonna be a busy year for me, and I'm gonna make it happen. Now, if I don't get monetized over here by 2027 February, then I got some work to do to make 8,000 watch time hours, baby. Them watch time hours ain't no joke. 4,000 watch time hours ain't no joke, especially if you do uploads. Okay. That's a lot. Now, if you go live all the time, you might could work that out. If you go live and you get a nice little crowd, you know what I'm saying? Then you good. And I love that YouTube now changed it to where they changed the view. Like no more before they used to count your views different. Whereas if one view, if somebody clicked on a live, they had to watch for a certain amount of time before that view counts. Now they say, I think as soon as someone click on the live or video or short, that the view counts. That view counts as soon as they click it. So I think that's a great idea. Now, I mean, that's a great thing because that'll help you get watch time hours too. But that's just view though. Now the people got to stay. They have to stay, so that you can start collecting that watch time hours. So yeah, so this is where it show improve. I've been laxed for a few years. And now it's time to get to work. YouTube said you're gonna earn this money. We ain't just giving away anything. We want you putting out content, being consistent, and so we'll know where to put these ads at to those who really, really work. And I know a lot of y'all be working hard. And it's just that now we really got to put our mind to it and be creative with the content. And number one thing is you got to love what you're doing and you got to want to do it. Can't nobody put fire under you but you. You gotta want this. It's no, you can't depend on somebody else giving you that uplift. You got to want to do this, and you got to love doing what you do, and you got to put some work into it. You got to put work into it. Better vision, visualize your cooking and your scenery. Invest in green. Listen, invest in ring lights. Okay, that is your should be on your first list. You need light. You need light to produce a great video. Or even when you're live and you're on camera. I'm coming back on camera more. I miss coming on camera. I got lazy. It's easy to press that button and you ain't got much to do. Then I ain't got to go in there and fidget with my hair and this and that. And, so I'm setting up my backgrounds the way that I want them to be set up. So they are prepped and ready. So there's a lot of things. Y'all got to get y'all a ring light so people can see your work, y'all. Everyone was talking about something normal. Yeah, that's expected when she hit up there. I just clicked to a crafting video and ordered some wine. Hey, what up, Kimberly? Hey, Boo. Hey, I'm about to get off of here. My lunch break is over now. So, anyway, I enjoyed y'all for coming through, stopping through with me. Y'all gonna be seeing more and more of me. Hope y'all don't get tired of me. And I hope today was just a kickback lunchtime, enjoying conversing with you all. And I will be trying to work on some videos, a new intro over here, a new outro, working on, some music and different things. So listen, I'm trying to bring it so I can get those views. Okay. So I can get those views. I need those watch time hours. So I'm going to just play with it. And I'm looking forward to bringing some new viewers. You can't depend on, everybody to watch both of your channels. You got to bring the content so new viewers could come through and view it to see what you got coming forward. But please invest in a ring light so that the vision is clear, and invest in mics or better record. Your phone is great. You know what I'm saying? Your phone is great. You don't have to go get no fancy equipment to bring some great content. People record with their phones and stuff all the time, y'all. So don't forget that, Make sure your scenery is clean. And you got some light. Now you got some phones. They were making fun of this lady during a challenge last weekend, because when she step out of her phone, it goes dark. And some phones do that when the battery is low. When the battery is low, two, when you don't have night vision or something active, so and your light is poorly. So every time she stepped out of the camera, her kitchen went dark. That's lighting. Your camera is trying to focus, and sometimes cameras love natural light. And that's what those ring lights and the box lights and stuff like that brings. Natural kind of stands in for natural light, so that your camera, it tells your phone, your camera, like, natural light, pick it up. And so if it don't, it's going to look dark. Make sure you clean your lens off before you even press start. I do that every time before I start a video. I clean my lens off so it's not looking foggy. You have a clear visual. So take the extra steps, slow down, get your lighting together, get your area together, get your camera, your gadgets together, and run a test. And before you post your content, you should be reviewing it before you post it. That way, you're not losing views by posting it up there and then deleting it, then go put it back up there, you kind of losing, and it's extra work. So just check it out. Check out the scenery, make sure everything's on, make sure when you record and you go to pull, so just listen. And I guess that's good for me, because when I edit, I'm always listening to my video anyway, because I have to edit. So just take the time and review your video, and then before putting it up, and you'll see. Get you some tripods so it's steady. You can zoom in, zoom out, you're not doing so much. Invest in your channel if that's what you're trying to do. If you want to come up here and make content and get paid for it, you're gonna have to put in a little effort and a little work. That's all. I'm getting ready to do a facial mask and do my nails. I might go live while I do it. Why not? Yeah, why not? I mean, you might as well. If you go live, I'm about to get back to work. So I would definitely be in your clouds. I'll be there. I'll drop down in the chat if I can. But yeah, I'll be there. So hit the live button, do what you got to do. And I will be also looking at, I saw your message. So I'll let you know in a little while after I answer some of these emails. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for visiting. It's a pleasure to be with y'all all today. Thank you for giving me a little time. As I always tell y'all, stay sucker free. Don't let nobody play over you. Okay? Don't let nobody pull the wool over your eyes. Be the best you could be. Believe in yourself. Be self-confident. Okay, self-confidence means a lot, baby. You know you thyself. Get to know you so that other people can't tell you who you are. You already know who you are. You know what I mean? And don't let people get you down. God loves you, and so do the family and your and friends that you have. And if you don't have none of them, just know that you do have the Lord. As always, He ain't give up on you yet. I don't even care if you are a screwed up person, mixed up person, a bad person. God ain't felt glisten. God still have faith. It is still time for you to get your ish together. Okay? He is there for you. Because if ain't nobody gonna love you, he sure gonna love you to pieces. Even though you reject him, he still gonna love you. Okay? He may give you a little tough love, but he's still gonna love you. So that is all the love I'll be looking for. Okay, is that man upstairs, because baby, everybody gonna give up on you, and people gonna leave you, people gonna mistreat you, they are going to lie to you, they're going to try to hurt you, deprive you from things. But baby, as long as you got that man upstairs, can't nobody take nothing. Okay. Ain't can't nobody do nothing. Just believe and trust and love on him and lean on him and not these strangers on the side. And with that being said, shout out to the replay peeps. Shout out to everybody who showed up and who stayed in the bushes. I wish you would have came down and said hello so I could just say, hey girl, hey boy, hey girl, hey. I hate saying boy. Hey boo, hey. Anyway, y'all be good. Stay blessed. And I'll see y'all this weekend. I'll see y'all later.